How's it going, YouTube? You have Pat Mac here, coach of the Sacramento Slash, and we are playing in the last week. This is week 7 of the PAC Ubers Wi-Fi League, and we're playing up against Sventhoon, coach of the Stockholm City Kinglers. If you've been following our content for a while, then you've seen another game that we played against him. He was playing using the 3 Electrons logo, so he has a couple different logos he switches between. This time he's on the Stockholm City Kinglers. You can see the team that we're bringing. And all the items and whatnot. Yeah, and then let's take a look at what his full team is up here right now, and it's pretty scary. Yeah, it's pretty scary. He's got Palkia, which is, I don't even know, that Pokemon has crazy coverage and really powerful attack stats and good speed, and I don't know, it's a good Pokemon. It's very scary. Yeah, and then like the rest of his team is pretty good too. He's got some good speed with like Pheromosa and Weavile. He's got good, solid, like tanky Pokemon, bulky Pokemon, and yeah, it's a good team. And yeah, I think this is like a win and in for playoffs. I think we're both sitting at the same record. I think we might both be 4-2 or something like that. And like the league's very close, so there's a lot to be done. Well, there's a lot to play for here. I think if we win, then we're 100% in. If we lose, I think there's a chance that we don't make it in, which would be pretty crazy. And okay, so let's see. What did he bring? He did not bring Sylveon, which is nice. He did bring Decidueye, which is a mod I kind of had on my radar because of how well it does kind of against Urshifu. He doesn't have Weezing, which I thought could be something he'd bring. What does he have instead? He does have Pheromosa. He also has Weavile too. Oh, okay, so he brought both of his very fast, frail, heavy-hitting Pokemon. Okay, so Rotom Heat's a concern. Okay, what do I want to lead with? I think Royal probably does okay against everything. I'm a little concerned about like a... Well, okay, hold on a second. No, I think Fox is probably the best lead here. The only one that I'm like kind of not okay with would be Palkia, and to a certain extent the Rotom Heat, just because I don't threaten the Rotom Heat, but like I can still Toxic it, for example. Everything else, and like if it's Pheromosa, then I want to have the Ho in right away to threaten it out. If it's a Caparajah, I can burn it. Yeah, I like this. I think this is a fine setup. So we'll go with this as our starting 6, and good luck, have fun over to him. Great dude. Sven's awesome. So let's see what he decides to start off with. Yeah, if it's Decidueye, then I would want to be in against it. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is good. This is okay. Yeah, Ho, I think, does a fairly good job of checking quite a few Pokemon here. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna Sacred Fire this thing. This one's scary. Don't need to think too much about this. This mon is terrifying. It has coverage to hit basically anything on my team, so I just need to be careful. Can't really play around with it too much. I think his best switch is the Rotom, but I can't like go for a Toxic in front of this if he decides to stay in. So yeah, I imagine he could set up rocks, he could switch. I'm not, yeah, he just stays in. And is that a KO? Is he Focus Sash? Wow, Focus Sash. We get the burn. Okay, so we're gonna get the KO here. He does have Rock Slide too. I don't know if we take this, to be honest. Okay, we do. But we get the KO turn 1, so that's kind of nice. So Caparajah dies to burn. And we can regen this off. I wonder what he decides to bring in here. The Palkia would be a little scary, but I'm going to swap anyway for that. Rotom Heat would be not great either. Although I'd probably swap there too, because I'd like to have the Regenerator. But having one mon down right away makes this game a little bit easier to deal with. He's probably doing a calc here. That should tell him that we're like max HP, max defense. Or I think we're close to max HP, max defense. What exactly are we? Yeah, we're very high defense. Ooh, okay, this mon's scary. Yikes. I did not want to have to deal with this thing right away. I'm gonna swap. This is, it's weird to call this a dedicated check, but it is our dedicated check, because there's not really anything that checks Palkia on my team, or at least I don't think there is. Maybe there is something and I just didn't see it. But he's Surf, and we take very little damage from that. Okay, that's kind of nice. I'm just gonna go for a knockoff here. Yeah, let's go knockoff. And see what he decides to do. Good to see that he has a Surf. And okay, that's pretty similar to the type of damage I would expect to see from a Surf. From like Timid, Luster Sword, but so. And Spatial Rend. Yikes. We have to take less than half from this, so that's kind of nice. So, I don't even know if you can knock off the orb. Can you? Chesto Berry. Oh, he's Rest. Okay, I'm gonna go for Giga Drain right here. We just need to get some chip damage on this. Honestly, if Tangrowth dies to this Mon, and yeah, if Tangrowth dies to this Mon, like that's okay, because I just need chip damage so that I can revenge kill it with Naganadel. Like that's what I need. So this is okay. Do I want to swap? No, not really. Not really. I'm okay with this going down. Again, just need chip damage. It does have Rest, so a little bit scary, but I can just Giga Drain and continue to Giga Drain out of this. And I think that'll be okay. Earth Power 2. Okay. Yeah, and I'm not swapping. I'm good. I'm just gonna stay in. So again, just getting chip damage. Oh man, okay. I imagine he Spectral Rends this time. Maybe he thought a Jirachi was gonna come in. Yeah, not doing that. We do get to see his full set though, so just go for his Spectral Rend. This should take us out. Based on previous damage, yeah. I guess I crit that time. Okay, that one didn't matter. we were going down anyway. So Palkia KOs Tangrowth. Okay, and do I want to revenge kill with you? What's your... Oh, no, you have a good switch into that. I'm just going to go into this. And we don't have Tangrowth anymore. Now, this thing being Chesto Berry means its last move is going to be Rest. I don't think I really want to play around with this one. I kind of just want to KO it. Can I kill it with Sludge Wave? Kind of close, to be honest. Well, maybe it's not as close as I think it is. I could Draco for sure, and that's going to nuke anything that comes in. In fact, I don't really think he has a good switch into this necessarily, so I'm just going to Draco. Sludge Wave might have done it, but I don't know what his bulk is, so I just want to KO. I don't want to play around with this Mon. So we get the KO on Palkia, which is a threat. Like, that Mon is hella scary, so getting rid of that is really nice. But we did exactly what we needed to do on our, with our Tangrowth, right? Was get it chipped down, get it chipped down, get it chipped down, and then go from there. So, yeah, with him being a rest set, he could have been bulky, and I just don't want to take that chance. That Sludge Wave wouldn't KO, even though I think there's a chance it wouldn't have. Okay, now Weavile. Even if I'm at minus... Well, I have a good switch into this, actually, so I'm not... I'll just swap. Yeah, I'm just gonna swap. Because the Alolan Persian, even if it's like... Well, I think I went like non-boosting item, actually. But yeah, it's... I'm okay against this. Oh, I really wanted him to hit that, to be honest. I really wanted him to hit that. Do I just want to fake out here Or I kind of just want to knock, maybe. Parting Shot also makes sense. I kind of like Parting Shot. Let's do Parting Shot. Yeah, okay, this is kind of nice. Pheromosa, maybe? You. Okay, I'm gonna go into Urshifu. Do I want to go Urshifu? I don't want to go Urshifu, actually. Getting Rocks Up might be kind of nice, though. Do I need this for anything? Huh. This is actually pretty solid against this team. I'm going to go into this, and then I'm going to set up a T-Spike. If I can just get some residual chip on some stuff, that'd be solid. So let's head up a T-Spike here, and then we'll go from there. He could be Boots on something, but I don't know. Actually, his team is really offensive right now. Maybe I should just go for damage. The T-Spike will be nice to wear down some threats, but it would be mostly good about wearing down, like, really, okay. It would be really... It's mostly good to take down, yeah, really bulky threats. So this one might not actually be as scary. He's probably deciding if he wants to stay or not. Widow. You, okay, what switches in you? Oh, that's right, I have Ho. Ho switches in you just fine, I think. Kind of. It really depends on what kind of set it is, but yeah. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna switch into Ho. Because this thing should be faster than me, and yeah. I don't really want to play around with that much. I wonder if he has Sash on multiple mons. Yeah, I would have died to like a triple axle or something. So yeah, I'll just go into Ho here. He probably U-turns, but like there's nothing on his team that really threatens Ho now. So like I'll just get a Toxic on the Rotom if it comes in, which would make sense for it to come in. Okay, I guess forgot to spin. Okay. And then I think I'm just gonna go for a Sacred Fire here. If the Rotom comes in, that's fine. I'm not gonna die to any attack here. Okay, nice to know it's not choiced. And we haven't seen a boosting item either. The Rotom 100% comes in. That's okay though. I'm just gonna Toxic it. But if the Pheromosa stayed in for some reason, I would want to get the damage on it. Again, like, not a mon you play around with. Could I just Roost right here? That's an idea. I'm gonna Roost. Let me just keep myself healthy, because I probably, does that mean you're... Does that mean you're Scarf? No, because I'm not outspeeding every Rotom. So, it doesn't necessarily mean that. But I'm not particularly scared of any of the other Pokemon that are on his team, so I'm just gonna Roost and then I'll be okay. Yeah, if I had gone for another Sacred Fire there, that would have been a crazy play. I'm not really sure what he thought I would have gone for. I think I kind of want to Roost again, actually. I'm going to do that. I don't think that this thing can break through me necessarily. Triple Axle would be a lot of damage, but yeah, this is okay. Like, I'm just going to get back up to full, and then now I can freely go for a Toxic. I assume he goes into the Rotom Heat again. Dang, that crit was kind of scary, though. And we know he's faster. So if he decides to Volt Switch again, then we'll be in a fairly good spot. Yeah, so I think I'm pretty good. I'm just going to go for the Toxic here. I'm kind of hoping that this stays in, because I would like to... Oh, hey, you got a Toxic too. I was thinking the same thing. But yeah, so I'll just Toxic this back. And I think we're in a good spot here. Now, what do I want to switch into this? Do I want to switch anything into this? I could just get some damage on it, which doesn't sound like a bad idea. If he decides to Volt Switch, then whatever comes in is going to take a Sacred Fire. And if this stays in, it takes a Sacred Fire. So I think I'm okay with this. And if it stays in, then it's going to get hit by Toxic. It's going to get by a Sacred Fire. I have Regenerator still, so I think I'm in a good spot here. Pain Split. Okay. He'll probably gain quite a bit of health. Yeah. That's okay, though. I think at this point... I could Roost right here. Yeah, I'm gonna Roost right here. Do I want to Roost? I could also swap. And go Stinger. That seems okay. Yeah, because then I'll just get Regenerator back. I kind of want to get into Jirachi somehow and set up rocks, but I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. He Volt Switches. Dang it. Okay. That's a good play. He's going to go Pheromosa. And I think on the Pheromosa, I'm actually going to U-turn. Because having this for speed is good, but not necessary. Maybe I could go into Jirachi on Pheromosa. I technically live a hit from Pheromosa. Sheath. Yeah. And I know, actually, this is probably better for me, because then I know I can go into Purgeon. Yeah, this is better. And I'm really hoping that he hits the Deflector. He Sword Stances. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I'm gonna Fake Out. Again, just we want to just get some chip. But Triple Axle doesn't KO, so I'm kind of okay with this. I'll knock after, I think. Won't do very much damage, unfortunately. But I know Urshifu always revenge kills this, so this is okay. Yeah, just get a little bit of chip. And then I think I'm just gonna Parting Shot out here, and I can go into Urshifu. And then I can look to Surging Strikes. Yeah, Surging Strike. Oh, Surging Strikes. Right? Or do I want to just let this go down? What do I revenge? So I revenge kill with Urshifu. And I am definitely the fastest one on the field if I do that. Do I just want to Toxic this, maybe? Do I want to keep it around at all is kind of another question. I don't necessarily need to keep this for anything. It's mostly just here for the Weavile, and Weavile is going to take a mad amount of damage from the Rocky Helmet chip. Yeah. This is going to be close to a KO, but I don't think it is. Yeah. And then we'll get a knockoff. And then I think on this turn, now I'll Parting Shot. Because I'm pretty sure that any move... oh, he's another Focus Sash. Yeah, I'm going to Parting Shot right here. Because I think he dies to Rocky Helmet, or comes very, very close to dying. And I think we're in a pretty good spot again. So our defensive checks have been pretty good. They've done exactly what we need them to. And he swaps. Okay, that's fantastic. Goes into Widow. I think on this play, now I want to... yeah, now I want to go into Jirachi, and I just want to set up rocks. Yeah, I just want to set up rocks right here, honestly. I think he will swap. I'm not sure what he swaps into, though. But yeah, I'm just going to set up rocks here. Because this will kill Weavile if it comes in. I don't want to go for a Psychic just in case the Weavile comes in. Although, maybe I could just could have gone for like Flash Cannon. That doesn't seem like it would have been a terrible play. Mage does weaken. That's okay. Yeah, and I'll take a little bit of damage, but not too much. Psychic looks good against everything except Weavile. If I'd gone for Flash Cannon, that would have been pretty amazing. Okay, and he goes into the Owl. Okay, that's fine. What do I want to go into here? I could go into... I could just go into... you... This kind of kills a little bit of momentum, but like, what does he necessarily bring in against it? I think I'm just going to go with this. Persian is looking to be a sack for the Weavile. Knock off. Okay. I don't think his team doesn't have rocks though, so this doesn't matter anymore. And then I can just go for Sacred Fire here. Or do I want to call his switch? Ooh, do I want to call his switch? How bad is it if this just stays in? I don't think it does though. I'm gonna swap. I'm gonna attack. Yeah. But this is toxic, so the more I can get this in, the better. Oh, okay, and it didn't take rocks damage, so this is boots. I think this is a free opportunity for me to just swap into Naganadel. A Volt Switch from him... If he Volt Switches and goes into Pheromosa, that's not a great situation, but I kind of feel like he's going to Defog. Or Pain Split, okay. I also considered a little Inversion, which would have been pretty funny. It would have healed me back up. But I think this just means I can go for, like, Slip Wave. And nothing is really going to want to necessarily switch into that. I could get up a Toxic Spike, but I don't think that's worth it either. I just want Chip on this Mon, because if this goes down, then Ho wins against everything else. Urshifu's still looking pretty good here. Don't know what item he has on Decidueye. Like, Decidueye could potentially be bulky enough to take some of those hits. And this dies to rocks. Okay. I assume this means that the Pheromosa comes in? Yeah, Pheromosa comes in. And then I'm just gonna sack off the... Do I want to sack the... I could sack the Persian here. I could also just go into... I kind of like sack Persian, go into Ho-Oh. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna sack Persian, go into Ho-Oh. I'll get a little bit of chip on this one too, because I'm assuming it's just gonna go for a U-turn. Ice Beam. Oh. Okay. That's not what I thought. Not what I thought I'd see. Are you speed or attack? You're attack. Okay, cool. I kind of figured this is gonna be like a damage boosting. So I'm just gonna go into Shuku. And then I think I'm just gonna Surging Strikes here. Yeah, because I swapped into Decidueye just fine. I wonder if this is Rocky Helmet. Let's see. Take some rocks damage, and then let's see how defensive you are. You are Rocky Helmet. Okay. A little concerned about that, but it is what it is. And I think I'm just going to go into Ho-Oh here. Or I can just go into Jirachi. Jirachi seems okay too. Just as a way to like get a little bit of breaking on some mons. The more switching that happens, the better for me, I think. Although this is also pretty good, actually. Yeah, and I really need to keep that mon a little healthy to deal with Barbossa, like as a potential revenge killer. Yeah, you just go for Roost. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna make the swap into Naganadel, because I'm assuming that he's just gonna switch here. And he's gonna switch Rotom Heat. So switching Rotom Heat, I think, gives me this as my best option. We were faster, so we would switch first, but there's no way this one stays in. Yeah. Yep. This has been the switch every time, so we know it's coming. I'm just going to... Dracoing this kind of sounds nice. Sludge Wave probably does a good amount to it also. Let me see if I can take a look. How much do I do to Rotom Heat? If you're like max HP. Yeah, Sludge Wave does a good amount of damage, so I'm just going to go for the Sludge Wave. Okay, that's a little unfortunate. I would have liked to have been able to just straight up KO it. Maybe Draco would have been better for that. Draco definitely would have been better for that. So now this one comes in, and this one definitely kills me. Definitely kills me. But I think they're just going to U-turn. But U-turning into what, necessarily? Like, I think I'm in an okay spot. Because I think Ho can do well against these. I really don't have a good place for Jirachi, though. There's the Ice Beam. Yeah. And I'm toxic, so it means I can't get frozen. There we go. That's how you make sure you don't get frozen, everybody. I'm gonna say goodbye. The Rotom is low enough that it's gonna die to a Sacred Fire, pretty sure. And that's been his main switch in. And then Sacred Fire now kills everything else on his team. So I think we're in a good spot. I think we might have been able to break through here. Getting the call on the Rotom coming in when we had Ho-Oh in front of Decidueye, I think means that we've got this game. But we'll see, right? Who knows what's going to happen at the end here. If this doesn't kill, then, well, I don't know, I'm a little sad. I feel like I really wanted to. But I think a combination of, like, Sacred Fire plus Toxic should be enough to kill the Rotom. And he can't let Decidueye go because it's his best answer to the Urshifu. Yeah, so I think he has to go Rotom here. But if he goes Rotom, then I think Ho-Oh wins against everything else. He does go into you. Oh my, okay. Well, this is probably dead then. And now Surging Strikes wins. Do we get the burn? We do not get the burn. Okay. But I know I'm faster, so I'm just going to attack this again. Yep. Yeah, so this is great, because now I'm just going to, like, if this dies to anything, and we already know Formosa's a attack boosting nature, so, like, I can just go into Urshifu and revenge kill both of the mons that are left here. But I think that read to get the You didn't kill me? I'm just gonna try to roost. Because I think there's a full switch. That's a pain split. Okay, that's fine. The play to get Ho-Oh in or Ho-Oh out and the Naganadel in, I think was game winning. I'm gonna swap here because I think he just pain splits again. It's a little unfortunate that that happened, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna swap into. What if he? No, because I know I win with Urshifu. Right, so if he pain splits again, I can roost again. He's just getting health back though, but like I can also regen this off, right, and that's fine. Maybe I could have gone into Jirachi. I don't need Jirachi for this game, but the toxic damage is going to rack up on him too. He's faster. He's going to take the toxic damage first. Yeah, I think on this play, I'm going to go into Jirachi. And this will put me at a comfortable HP that I could even switch into the Formosa again if I wanted to. But I'm pretty sure I'm just stacking something. Yeah, pretty sure I'm just stacking something. Yeah, we'll switch this. This is okay. I'm probably just going to let this one go down, because I assume he goes for a KO move, maybe close combat. But then I can just go into yeah, like I can just go into our Urshifu and then we win. Are there rocks over there? I thought I had rocks up. I do. Okay, so these are just both boots. Yeah, let's just go for a second. I think he has to KO, though. I know I'm faster than the Rotom Heat. He stays in. Or, sorry, he switches out. The other one. Yeah, I'm faster than the Rotom Heat because I crept max speed, so I'm just going to Psychic twice, and I'm probably just going to Psychic until I die. And that should be enough to pick up the win here. Yeah, both boots. Okay, so the rocks didn't actually matter at all. And I'm glad I didn't try to set T-Spikes. So Jirachi picks up the KO on Heat. And then I think we pick up this last KO on the Formosa. Well, he's going to KO the Jirachi, getting an attack boost. I'm going to go into Urshifu, Surging Strikes, and that should be enough. But I think this means that we are guaranteed playoffs in this league, which is great. Freaking love using Ho and Naganadel, so if you're getting a chance to use them even more, that sounds fantastic to me. So definitely looking forward to that. Not really sure who will play in round one. He's the attack boost. Okay, cool. I thought so. I just had to make sure. Yeah, so I'll just go Urshifu. We know we outspeed this, so I'll Surging Strikes, and that'll be game. I guess I'll start doing my little outro right here. If you'd like to see some more of our content, whether it is singles or VGC, we do both those kind of draft leagues here. So definitely stick around, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. And I'll catch you on the next video. Good game over to Sven. Definitely go check out their channel. I have played them a couple of times now, and always a fantastic dude. But go check out their content. I don't think they're recording for this league, but they record for a lot of leagues, and he's always a fantastic battler, very analytical. So if you want to see like the thought process that goes into things, and like how he plays out his matches and things like that, definitely go check out his battle, because he'll do a lot of like talking about the calculations. And I think what's great about watching him is he does a great job of showing you like how to like how to prep yourself while you're playing the match. So like he does a fantastic job of taking notes to remember things. He's like does a great job of checking calcs and things like that. So fantastic dude to watch and check out for content. So anyway, I will head on out of here. Again, like, subscribe, and all that stuff, and I'll catch you on the next one.